Run through the tape. In life, never give up. Run through the tape.
When intensity escalates and emotions rise up, it's time to win or go home. Battered but unbowed, Dallas is on the brink.
Fight until the end. Fight until it's over.
Now the Thunder look to rise up and close it out in OKC.
Russell throws down with the right hand. Cock it and rock it, baby.
In Game 3, Rip City's guards set the tone, shredding the Clippers' defense.
CJ, three-point pull up their side.
Another win continues their rise, while a loss gives Lob City control of the series.
There's a lob to DeAndre. Look out below.
Another playoff night in the NBA, and right now on NBA TV, it's Game 4 between the Heat and the Hornets. Miami had an 11-point lead in the first quarter, but Courtney Lee locks down that three, his first three of the series, and right now it's 36-32. Hornets with the lead as they try to even that series. Atlanta Studio J, TNT NBA Tip-Off is presented by Auto Trader. Mavs and Thunder coming up from Oklahoma City, called by Ian Eagle, Brent Barry, and Rebecca Harlow, and later the Clippers and the Blazers, LA leading 2-1. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, Charles Barkley, you're going to hear from them in just a second. Here's the news on Golden State's Steph Curry. An MRI revealed a grade 1 sprain of the medial collateral ligament in his right knee. Grade 1 is mild, grade 3 would be severe. He won't play for 2 weeks, at which point he'll be reevaluated. Here is Golden State GM Bob Myers.
I was with him at the MRI today, and he was pleased at the outcome, and so he's focused on getting back as soon as he can. When we say 2 weeks to return to basketball activities, but if it's not 2 weeks, don't go crazy. If it's before, that'd be great. If it's after, it's after.
Shaq, what does this do to the playoff landscape?
You know, as much as we marvel about Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, they still have a system. And, you know, their players, they play pretty well in the system. I thought yesterday that Houston would make a comeback in the game, but because of the system, because of the way they played, the way they shot the ball, they were still able to win. I think if they continue to shoot the ball well and, you know, just trust the system like they've been doing, they will be fine. But you're definitely going to miss an extravagant, flamboyant player like Steph Curry. He hits big, demoralizing shots, you know, especially to the defense. But, you know, these guys are, you know, going to step up. You know, their philosophy all year, one man down, one man step up. It's definitely going to be different out there, but I still think they can win some games until he gets back.
They need one more win over Houston to close out that series. Conceivably, the Western Conference semifinals, Charles, could start Sunday or possibly Tuesday. I mean, if they start Sunday, you're talking about 2 weeks from now, whether they play Portland or the Clippers in the next round, you're talking about 4 games deep into a series before you see him again.
Well, first of all, not just the 4 games, Arnie. You don't just come back.
That's what I'm saying, minimum.
No, but I'm saying, let's say perfect scenario, he came back in 2 weeks. He still won't be ready to play basketball. You don't just walk out off the hospital bed and say, I'm going to play in the NBA playoffs. I mean, the greatest player we ever seen, Michael Jordan, he tried to do it, and he struggled that year. He came back as number 45. You can't come back and play basketball in 2 weeks because you won't. Clearly, you won't be doing any cardio or anything like that. So, this to me, listen, I disagree with Shaq. They got no chance of winning the championship without Steph Curry, in my opinion.
Win the championship, I say continue to play well.
I mean, they're going to play well. They got a good, solid team, but I don't think it'd be the same way if LeBron was lost Cleveland. They wouldn't have a chance. If Kawhi Leonard got hurt, Kawhi Leonard, if he got hurt, but they got no chance of winning without Steph Curry, getting through 3 playoff rounds.
Well, you know, the one thing that he obviously does, you know, Shaq said, big shots, demoralizing, but more importantly, he spreads the floor. And he allows Draymond Green to have driving lanes because now if you got Steph Curry on one end, you got Klay Thompson on the other, you cannot leave home. But now you could cheat into their lane, which sometimes sets up their offense. But the one thing that they have, you know, I think all evident would say they get out of this first round with Rockets. The extension is what they need. They need an extended series against Clippers and Portland. They need that to go as long as possible. And they would have a better chance if Portland won without Steph Curry. They have no chance if Steph Curry doesn't come back, I don't think, to play against the Los Angeles Clippers. And that's just what it is.
Yeah. So we look at 2 weeks from now for a reevaluation of Steph Curry's knee. We'll see where we are in the playoffs at that point, who's playing whom. Tonight we know Oklahoma City is playing in Dallas with a chance for the Thunder to move on and take on the Spurs. This is your favorite guy and one of your favorite guys in the NBA.
Well, I got confused between him and Kyrie Irving. I got them two confused with the injury, so my mistake. I'm a little sensitive around here tonight. I'm not saying anything.
Well, yes, you are.
That would not be good for the show.
Yes,
though.
you are.
This is for the win.
Knowing you found the right car at the right price is like hitting the game-winning shot. AutoTrader.com.